Hey guys, Dude here, and today, as you can see, I am playing some more Blox Fruits in Roblox, literally Roblox's most popular game, the best one so far. I do have to say it's a very fun one, and I will pick a side, pirates. Yes, so I did leave off here in the Tiki Outpost last episode, as always, because this is the last island. I really hope they add a lot of new islands in the next update, or whatever update, I don't know, just game, please add like 2 new islands and make the max level like at least a few hundred levels higher. But as you guys can see on my back, I have to tell you something. So, in between episodes, I haven't really grinded because I'm already max level, but in between episodes, a very nice friend of mine, his name or his username on Roblox is Android9. And his like nickname or whatever, it's like the thing where you have a name above your username. I don't know what it's called. His name is Anti, at least for now until he changes it, if he does change it. But yeah, his username is Android9, and I really just wanted to give him a shout out because he gifted me this Dark Blade. Here it is. I literally got this Dark Blade gifted to me. I've made a rule for myself to not spend a single Robux in this game, but people gifting me items in this game doesn't really count as me spending Robux. So of course, Android9 or Anti has gifted it to me, and he's very nice. He's also gifted me stuff in the Toilet Tower Defense series, of course, in that game as well. When I did play it for videos and in general, he gifted me a lot of good units. He is such a nice friend and such a nice person, so I just wanted to give him a shout out. Android9 is his username, so if you guys want to know, it's Android9, Anti, like the username above the normal username, whatever, and he is just such a nice friend. So yeah, now it's time to literally test out this Dark Blade. It looks very cool. I will put on my aura in this game, and it works. It's green apparently. Okay, I mean, you know, I chose blue as my aura color, but apparently the Dark Blade does not want to listen. That's whatever, but alright, so those are the NPCs over there that I have. Man, I really always get mixed up with this island. Oh, that's such a cool jump with the sword. That's cool. But yeah, this island is kind of, I mean, it's not confusing, it's just I get messed up because both of the sides are very similar, and it's like, I don't remember which side is which. Maybe I'll remember soon if I play in this island enough, but I've already been here for quite some time. And I do still have the Quake Fruit, so that's pretty good. I haven't really grinded with it at all, actually. I think the Buddha Fruit was better, but maybe if I awaken the Quake Fruit, it will be good as well. Okay, and the thing is, so I don't put any of my stats in Sword. Like, literally barely any of them go into Sword. I mainly do, of course, the basic ones, the best ones in my opinion, which are, of course, Health, which is Defense, Melee, which is Energy, and then Blox Fruit, of course. So I don't put any in Sword and Gun, or at least not much anymore. I did put in some by accident when I didn't know that you can only max out 3, but I will reset my stats soon. There it is, Mastery level 48, that's very good. So let me show you guys. These are my stats. Let me see, what other items do I have? Oh, the Dark Blade looks so cool. Somehow other items are above it. Oh, it's because they're upgraded. I was about to say, yeah, they have stars by them. That means they were upgraded. But yeah, these are my stats. I did put some in Sword and Gun. Man, I did really put some in Sword and Gun. I didn't know, honestly, but it's whatever. I'll reset my stats. I still have, like, literally every single stat reset or refund code that was ever made unused. I literally haven't used them yet, so I can just get a free stat refund by using the code. I'll refund it soon. I don't really care about it yet. It doesn't really matter. I'm already max level in the game. Although, you know what, that would actually be very useful to have, like, what, 220? Wait, how does that work? Because this is a total of 220 stat points, right? Yeah, Alright, shouldn't it be, like, 2,550? I don't know, I'm not the best at math, but doesn't that, like, go a bit over? That's, like, 2 points over. Wait a minute. Am I just horrible at math, or is it, like, because 220, right? These added up is 220, and then plus this, so that would be 2,552, right? Man, I have no idea. Maybe I'm just bad at math, but maybe I'm right. I have no idea. maybe 2 stat points literally somehow just get unused. Yo, chill, NPC. You see me from so far. NPCs used to not see me from far, because, I mean, clearly they were lower levels and they were worse, but these NPCs that are much higher are crazy good, which makes sense, but, like, come on. Alright, how is this not doing that much damage? It's literally not doing anything. Okay, so, it's still a good sword, it's cool because it is a Game Pass, and I was gifted it, which is very nice, by a very nice friend. But yeah, Mastery 62, so I did unlock new abilities or attacks, whatever, on the Dark Blade. It's honestly a pretty cool sword. I mean, the best part about it is definitely that it has an animation, like a very cool animation, as if the wind is blowing on these, whatever they're called. Because the other swords I have, unless I just didn't pay enough attention, they don't really, I don't remember them having animations. Maybe because the sword I used last time, or at least had equipped, didn't have any things that could actually be animated. I don't know. But, let me see. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because I already unlocked all of them. I mean, I guess that's pretty cool, but I don't know. It does barely any damage, but that's because I don't have a lot of stats or stat points in sword. Although, I'm sure if I reach max mastery on the Dark Blade, it would do a lot more damage. I'm not sure what the max mastery is. I know for fighting styles, it's like 600. For Blox fruits, I have no idea. And then there are guns and swords. Yeah, I really don't know, but I mean, it is mastery level 70 right now. That's pretty decent, I have to say. But these NPCs are crazy hard now that I have the Quake Fruit. You know what? I literally have 2 things to grind for now. The Dark Blade, and honestly, the only reason I'd get the mastery up high is literally because it's a Game Pass. It's a Game Pass sword. It's not like a normal sword. Normally, I don't use swords and guns that much other than to get the mastery up. But this might be the only sword worth it getting to, like, max mastery. Unless I have nothing else to do in this game and I finish everything else, then sure, maybe I'll get my other swords and guns up to max mastery just because, you know, so I don't have to use them ever again, because they are max mastery. But the thing is, I really also want to get the mastery of my Quake Fruit up, since I do have literally 1 more ability or attack, whatever it's called, or whatever you want to call it, left to unlock. 77. You know what? I'm going to get 1 more elimination with this Dark Blade, which honestly, it's a cool looking sword, but it's just not as good as, I mean, of course it's not as good as my normal fighting style, normal melee. Even my Blox Fruit does a better job, I'm sure, but it's still a very cool looking sword. It's very cool, and I'm pretty sure there might be multiple versions of it. If I do remember correctly, I think that you can get like another version of it that is much better. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe. Alright, come on. I really have to heal up. I really have to regenerate all my health, because I'm getting literally dominated. And I don't know. I mean, the Quake Fruit, it is a Logia fruit, but since there is a max level, and I can't get any higher, they still do damage to me. Wait a minute, I could literally go to worse NPCs and just do damage to them, and eliminate them to get XP for the mastery, for the Dark Blade. And I'm pretty sure they shouldn't do any damage to me. Okay, I don't know, I'm gonna test it out, because this is a crazy discovery. I could have just thought about it, earlier, yeah. Okay, so let me go over here. Because the Quake Fruit is a Logia fruit. It is an elemental fruit, right? The Quake Fruit has to be an elemental fruit. Because it's like electricity, so of course it's supposed to be Logia. It's like you turn into electricity. So these are a much lower level. Oh, why do they still do damage? No, wait, are they the higher level ones? Come on, there need to be lower level NPCs over here. Come on. I really just... Come on. Oh, they still do damage. Are you kidding me? And they still do a lot, actually. Okay, nah. Is that a joke? Okay, well, that's whatever. But what? Isn't this like a Logia fruit? I'm like 100 or almost 100 levels above them. Or I don't even know. Yo, what? How are they still doing damage to me? I know it's harder in the 3rd C to get good at using elemental fruits and Logia fruits because they still do damage to you. 2,500. Okay, so these are the actual good ones. The worst ones are over here. What level are they? If they're literally at least 100 levels below me, they should not be doing any damage to me. I know it's the 3rd C. I know NPCs are much harder to, you know, be able to, for them to not do any damage to you if you have an elemental fruit, because they have to be like 100 levels below you. Like, what are these? do that. I'm literally 100 levels below them, and then these ones, I am wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Am I right or wrong? Oh, so these are the lower ones. Okay, I was mixed up. These are the higher ones, right? Yeah, okay. But they still do damage to me, even though they're literally 100 levels below. Are you kidding? That is 100 entire levels. It used to be in the second C and the first C that you only have to get like, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 at most levels above the NPCs for them to not do any damage to you if you have an elemental Logia fruit. But here I am, which I'm pretty sure this is a Logia elemental fruit because it is electricity. It only makes sense. Literally, that is crazy that these still do damage to me. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I got the Dark Blade gifted to me by a very nice friend. Remember him, guys. Android 9 Anti. Such a nice person, such a nice friend. It would be nice if he gifted me more game passes in this game, and honestly, I will give them as much shoutouts as they want if they keep gifting me these things. They're very nice, very cool. And yeah, the Dark Blade, honestly, the style and look of it, I rate literally like 9 out of 10. Of course, you know, actually using it, it isn't the best. The attacks do look cool, the abilities, whatever, but it's just, maybe because I don't put my stats in Sword at all, and because the mastery isn't too high, but I already unlocked both of the abilities and attacks there are to unlock, unless there's like the second version that has more, which I'm pretty sure there is. I heard there is, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video right here. Bye, subscribe, and leave a like.